Well, new video shows one of the victims of yesterday's shooting rampage in Frederick dodging cars as he runs from a Navy warehouse for help. WJZ investigator Mike Helgren is live at that warehouse with what we have learned about the alleged gunman and the victims. Tonight, Mike?
Denise, at this point, there were no red flags in the gunman's background, but police have urged patience as they complete their investigation into the motive. Now, this is where it all happened. That shooting started here. The window here was blown out. It has since been replaced, and we have that dramatic new video to show you tonight. New video shows 26-year-old sailor Casey Nutt frantic and dodging cars in the middle of Monocacy Boulevard after he was just shot. Desperate to get help, he sheltered behind a car and managed to make it across the street, rushing into a neighboring business. He's one of two sailors hit with gunfire during a rampage in Frederick Tuesday. Nutt has since been released from shock trauma in Baltimore.
He was covered in blood, and he said, all he said to us was, "I've been shot, there's an active shooter, and he's still chasing me."
Workers at Nicolak Paving called 911 and tried to provide comfort to Nutt. Minutes later, you see first responders rush in to treat the sailor's injuries.
You think, like, man, did I make the right decision? Was I doing it right? Should I just protect myself? But I guess as humans, you know, we jumped right in there and we reacted.
Police released this picture of 38-year-old Fantahun Girma Woldesenbet, a Navy medic. They identified him as the gunman who shot the sailors at a military warehouse. Authorities have still not released a motive. Woldesenbet then drove a few miles away to the Fort Detrick Army base, where he breached a gate before police there killed him.
We're looking into any and all weapons that we find, any and all writings, anything and everything that could give us more information as to his background.
Woldesenbet and both injured sailors were stationed at Fort Detrick. The alleged gunman worked in the Naval Medical Research Center on the base for the past 2 years. He enlisted in 2012 and had been awarded a Good Conduct Medal. Investigators carried out evidence from his home not far from the base. Neighbors say he had a wife and children.
I don't know that I've really had full time to process it all yet. I mean, it's shocking.
And 36-year-old sailor Carlos Portugal is still being treated at shock trauma for his injuries. He was in critical condition at last check. Reporting live in Frederick, Mike Helgren, WJZ.
All right, thank you, Mike. And of course, we will continue to stay on top of this developing story. We'll bring you the latest on air and online at WJZ.com.